Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. This is Muhammad Shahadat Hussain, English teacher of Hathajari Girls High School and College. Once again, I welcome you to my today's online class. My dear students, our today's class is for the students of class 7. Though this class is for the students of class 7, I think all the students of every level will be benefited if they enjoy this class. Dear students, I think you will sit in front of me with your essential materials to practice the lesson what will be discussed in our today's topics. My dear students, according to your syllabus, you know that there is a topic, changing voice, active to passive. Dear students, this chapter is very important because we can't imagine our daily conversation without knowing the structure of active voice and passive voice. If we discuss or communicate with others, some questions may come to us in active voice and some sentences may come to us in passive voice. So in this respect, we have to be very conscious at the time of using active voice and passive voice. So we should know how to change active voice to passive voice. If we learn the structure of active voice and passive voice, we won't feel any confusion at the time of making our daily conversation. So my dear students, let's get started our today's discussion. Dear students, today I have selected to discuss with you a very important portion of voice change. This is present indefinite tense. First of all, I am going to discuss about the structures, then I will give you some examples to make your idea clear. In active voice, if you get any affirmative sentence, it will be followed by the structure subject plus verb present plus object. Sometimes you will get S or ES with the verb. If your subject will be third person singular number, that time you have to use S or ES after the verb. You know, earlier you learned about the structures of tenses, and that's why I think you know very well. If you want to make the sentence passive, first of all you have to convert or you have to change this object to subject. That means here you will get the objective form and you have to convert your object to subject. That means objective form will be subjective form. Then after making your object to subject, you have to use am oblique is oblique are according to the person of your subject. Then you have to use verb plus participle, then you have to use by, then you have to convert your subject to object. Suppose here I enjoy the music video. Here subject, then present form of the verb, then object of the sentence. So our condition is making object subject. So you have to convert this object to subject. Suppose the music video. We usually know that subject starts any assertive sentence. So we have placed our subject in the beginning of the sentence. Then according to structure, am oblique is oblique are. We know the subject is that person's singular number, and that's why we have used is. Then past participle of the verb enjoy has become enjoyed. We know enjoyed, enjoyed. So then after this you have to use by, then you have to convert your subject to object. Here our subject is I. We know that objective form of I is me, and that's why we have used me. Then take another example to make your idea more clear. We play Ludo. Okay. Now, Ludo, interesting game in this quarantine time or in this lockdown time or shutdown time. We don't have any opportunity to play together. So individually, we can play Ludo online. Okay. So first of all, we have to make the object subject. Okay. Now we are going to convert the object to subject. Then we have to use is, because this is third person singular number. Then we have to use past participle of our main verb. So main verb is played, that's why played. Then we have to use by. Then we have to convert this object, this subject to object. So we have made it us. We know objective form of we is us, and that's why us has become used here. Now I am going to discuss about the structure number 2. Here, active negative sentence. If you get negative sentence according to the structure of present indefinite tense, you will get this structure in active voice. Subject plus do not or does not, or don't or doesn't, plus verb 1, that means verb present, then object. If you want to make the sentence in passive voice, you have to convert your object to subject as usual, like the first one. Then you have to use am oblique is oblique are in the same way. Then you have to add another extra word here, not. Then you have to use past participle of verb in the same way. Then you have to use by. Then you have to convert your subject to object. Now take example to make your idea clear. Number 1, he does not play Ludo. According to our structure, subject, doesn't, verb 1, object. We have got the sentence according to that structure. Now we are going to make it passive. First of all, we have to convert the object to subject. Then we have to use am oblique is oblique are. Here, this converted object, that means the subject, the present subject of the sentence is third person singular number, and that's why we have used is. Then we have used not, then past participle of the verb. Here play is the present form of verb, past participle of that verb is played. Then we have to use by. Then we have converted this subject to object. The objective form of he is him, and that's why we have used it. In this way, if you get any negative sentence, you have to convert it or make it active to passive. If you get your active voice in interrogative sentence, you will get the structure here. Okay, do or does, then do not or does not, then you will get the subject of your sentence, then verb 1, that means verb present, then object of the sentence, then note of interrogation. If you want to make it passive, you have to use am oblique is oblique are in the beginning of the sentence. If it is negative, you have to add not. Then object of the sentence, that means object will be subject. Here object will be subject, then verb past participle, then by, then your subject will be converted into object. Then you have to use note of interrogation accordingly. Suppose here, do you eat rice? It's an interrogative sentence and it follows the structure of present indefinite tense. And that's why in the beginning of the sentence we have used is, because rice is third person singular number. Then past participle of the verb eat has become eaten. Then you have to use by, then you have to use the objective form of your subject. So here subject is you, objective form of you is you. Same. If you get in a negative sentence in this way, writing here, suppose doesn't he like them? We have got our interrogative sentence in negative sense. Now we are going to make it passive. Just according to the converted subject. Object is them. If we convert it, it will be they, and that's why they is a plural number, and that's why we are going to use are here. And this is negative sentence, and that's why we are using not, aren't. Then convert your object to subject, them will be they if we make it subject. Then past participle of verb, liked. Aren't they liked? Then you have to use by, then you have to convert the subject into object. Okay, now make it object, him. Then you have to use note of interrogation. Aren't they liked by him? In this way, if you get present indefinite tense in your daily conversation, you can make it passive voice. So if you want to use passive voice in your daily conversation, I think if you follow the structure, you will not face any difficulty. So my dear students, today I am going to finish this class because this is the beginning of our class, and in the next class I will discuss some other rules. Now stay happy, stay safe, stay conscious, and obey your parents. See you later. Thank you very much. Have a nice night.